Single our salute. This is Lord Maitreya with the Super Longevity Institute. Today's episode is oral health and stress. I got a couple of books, of course, that I want to show y'all, and I want to tell y'all how important oral health is your overall health. And I want to talk about a couple of things you could do to combat stress, because we in some real strange days. A lot of our this pandemic and this racial tension in the country, this is the perfect time for healing and to get really deep into the nutrition and the healthy lifestyle. And how oral health can help you live a longer life. There's a couple of things you need to know. First, let me just show you this book. It's called Holistic Dental Care. I don't know if you can see this. Soon I'm going to be getting better lighting. Oh, shucks. Damn. All right. Well, it's called Holistic Care, The Complete Guide to Healthy Teeth and Gums by Nadine Artemis. I hope I'm saying her name right and I'm not mingling it. Okay? She talks about oil pulling, different nutrients you can use to help strengthen your gums and your teeth. Growing up in the hood, we didn't know the importance of oral health. We didn't get, if our parents didn't teach us, we didn't get that education in school. Why, I don't know, because it's extremely important. And if you don't take care of your oral health, not only will your breath stink, and you'll have gingivitis and bleeding gums, but you also will have a higher risk for heart disease. So here's a couple of things I recommend to have better oral health. The first thing I use, I put clove oil, which is an essential oil. I put this on my toothbrush. I use toothpaste. I use this toothpaste. I have other toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. This particular one has myrrh, sage oil, white oak, banana peel, and menthol. This is real good. This is like $4. This is better than Crest, Colgate. Get all them shits off your shelf. They are garbage. They're garbage. The ingredients is all organic essential oils. I have another one. It's called Herbal by Essential Toothpaste. This is by Essential Toothpaste also. This one has organic saffron, tea tree oil, aloe vera, ginger, lemon. All the things that you recognize. You pick up Colgate and the rest of it. You look at it, you be like, what the fuck is in this? I mean, it should. I don't know how the FDA allows this garbage on the market. Anyway, moving right along. Neem. As you can see, I use this a lot. I have a bunch in my bucket. I didn't feel like pulling it out. I use this the most. I just got this one. This has black seed, baking soda, neem extract, mint oil, and clove. I put extra clove in my shit. I also oil pull. For those who don't know, oil pulling is really good. I oil pull with coconut oil, virgin extra organic coconut oil. You swish that in your mouth for a good 10 to 20 minutes. You spit it out. And coconut oil is antiviral. It'll help fight bacteria in the mouth. You would love this. Just try this for 2 weeks, and then afterwards, do it for like 3 times a week. You'll love it. I also use a tongue cleaner before I brush or anything else. I use a tongue cleaner. I just go like this, rub that off, rub the debris off my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Keep the breath fresh and the gums healthy. I drink plenty of green tea. That's antiviral too. That's really good for the teeth. Also use this Parabright. This is the best mouthwash I've ever used in my life. Let me read some of the ingredients in here. Parabright. I'm not making no money by telling you this, by the way. I wish I was. I'm not. I'm not against that. I'm just saying I have no economic connections to this company. This shit has bark extract, oregano, golden seal, aloe vera, green tea, black walnut, prickly ash bark, olive leaf, grapefruit seed extract, CoQ10, lavender oil, Exodol, wild yam, oh man, folic acid, rosemary oil, and I use this every night. I tend to brush like 3-4 times a day. I'm obsessed with oral health. I'm sorry. CoQ10, 200 milligrams, good for gum health. Extremely good for gum health. This will help. I also take a probiotic, an oral pop probiotic lozenges every night. After I brush and do everything, I'll take one of these at night before I go to sleep. So yeah, holistic dental care. I love this from in here. Go get this book. This is a great book. The Complete Guide to Healthy Teeth and Gums. Explore the 8 steps to successful self-dentistry. Learn the truth about toothpaste, toothbrushes, and mouthwash. Discover beneficial botanicals, plant extracts to protect your teeth. Nadine Artemis. Get this on Amazon. Oh, you can see this? Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it better like this. Here we go. Also, this is a great book. Dental Mercury Detox. The white silver fillings in your mouth is terrible. The dentist just started coming around to not using it. Mercury gets into the brain. It escapes the brain barrier and gets into your brain. It's very harmful and destructive. It escapes the blood-brain barrier. It goes through the blood-brain barrier. It gets right into the brain and it's harmful. It can cause all types of dementia and all types of stuff. This shows you how to detox it. Okay. You can do a bunch of things to detox. You can use Chlorella, Sun Chlorella A. I wish I had some here, but I have all types of green powder formulas, green vibrance that has Chlorella in it, and spirulina, all these greens that help pull out heavy metals. So yeah, Dental Mercury Detox. Can you see that? And it's by Sam Zip. It's only $3.95. It's probably cheaper on Amazon where I got it from. So let's run that back again. Pearl Bright, the best mouthwash on the market. Nothing's better than this. I've seen it all. I've been doing this a long time. This is the best. I seen it today for $8, but most places have it for $12. But I seen it for $8 in the hood. You know I'm about to rack up. Tongue cleaner. Get yourself one. Okay? Get up in the morning at night, scrape that tongue off. Bam. It's a couple of bucks. I forgot how much this is. Okay? Oil pull. Organic extra virgin olive oil. Unrefined expeller press. I bought this today. $5.95. Okay? $3.65 whole food. Swish that in the mouth. Take a teaspoon, put that in my mouth, swish it, spit it out. Get yourself some clove oil. I got 2 brands right here. I ain't playing no games. Okay? This is my daily regimen. Clove oil. You put that on your toothbrush, toothpaste, bam. Get yourself an oral hygiene by Life Extension. Okay? You got the probiotic lozenges. Hit that at night after you brush. You're getting that healthy bacteria in your mouth to fight the bad bacteria. Then you can go and cop the CoQ10. It's good for heart health and good for healthy gums. I highly recommend Essential Toothpaste. I love these guys. $4. Okay? Way better than Colgate, Crest, all that funky toothpaste that's been on the market that when you read it, you don't recognize anything that's in it. Throw that in the trash. Okay? Essential toothpaste. Love these guys. Now, put that to the side. I'm going to talk about stress. Stress is harmful to the body because it produces a hormone called cortisol. And cortisol is damaging to the body. It causes inflammation. You don't want inflammation in the body. Okay. I have a great book. It's called Adaptogens. Adaptogens help you adapt to stress. My favorite adaptogen is holy basil from India. They've been using it for a long time. It's just also holy basil tea. There's other adaptogens that you could take. This talks about a whole bunch. There's American ginseng, which is another adaptogen. Adaptogens, herbs for strength, stamina, and stress relief by David Winston and Stephen Maymis. Excellent book. Can you see that? Can you see that? Go get that. Go get that. Bam, 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 bam. I have another book here, The Super Stress Solution. Should I read the back? Should I read the insert? All right, let me read this for you. Our bodies are hardwired to cope with stress, but we are biologically ill-equipped to handle that kind that we endure today. The human brain in all of its majesty can't distinguish true physical emergencies from daily hassles, deadlines, information overload, difficult decisions, guilt, and worries. The physiological reaction is the same: chronic hormonal surge born of our instinctive flight or fright response. The result is a cluster of dangerous symptoms: immune deficiencies, high blood pressure, weight gain, insomnia, a wide range of alignments. This is what world-renowned integrative physician Dr. Lee has defined as super stress syndrome, which is caused by overstimulated, undernourished lifestyle. Super stress solution. You know what? I'll be back. Hold on a second. How are we talking about super stress? Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Yeah, meditation. Try to do some meditation, some stretching, exercise, some yoga. Yoga for health, by the way. Not all that metaphysical stuff, with the chakras and all that, whatever. I'm trying to hear all that. Yoga, meditation, meditation scientifically proven to help with this stress response. Try to go out and get a massage. That'll help with circulation. It helps to let off endorphins that'll help you combat stress. Okay? I have a great book. Zen in the Brain by James Austin. Go get that. The book, let me read the back. The book uses Zen Buddhism as an opening wedge of an extraordinarily wide range of exploration of consciousness in order to understand the brain's mechanism that produces Zen states. One needs some understanding of anatomy, physiology, and the chemistry of the brain. This is not no hocus pocus stuff, man. I'm not into that. I'm not into metaphysics, supernaturalism. I'm into the real stuff. And this might be helpful to you. I like this. I'm gonna start meditating myself back again because all the stuff that I have to endure during the day working in the hospital, you're always going through all types of flight and fright situations. I mean, I take a lot of stuff, but I want to start doing some yoga, some meditation. I want to add that to my regimen. I used to be into meditation a long time ago, and this is what got me started. It's called biofeedback, where they brought in a guy named Swami Rama, who was able to control some of his involuntary functions. And back then, they didn't believe that you can control your heartbeat and stuff like that. Well, Swami Rama proved them. They brought him in the lab, and he proved that was wrong. That you were able, with years of meditation practice, you were able to control your involuntary functions. Swami Rama. I had this book since I was 12 years old. Okay, I've been studying for a long time. A lot of people be debating me, brother. I got 30 years underneath my belt. This book, you can't even get this no more. And it was the Miniature Society who brought the Swami in to study him, and they put these electrodes and measure his brain waves. Okay, let me see if I could get a good picture in here. I never threw this out. This had a profound effect on me. He was even able to change the temperature, control his heart rate, and control the temperature, his body temperature. And the thing about Swami Rama that I liked as a child is that he was into science. He had a bookstore called East West Books. I worked there for 5 years. I landed there by accident. I didn't even know he built the bookstore. This was like 15 years after I read the book. I didn't even know until I asked, and I was like, wow, what a coincidence. He was into yoga and all that, but he still had a whole section on science. That's how I know about Ray Kurzweil. That's another reason why I knew about Ray Kurzweil. He was familiar to me because they had a whole section on science. And they had a bunch of Ray Kurzweil books, by the way. And so he believed that these practices of yoga, meditation, and science and technology can go and work together cohesively to build a new human being. He believed that. Anyway, I've heard a lot of stories about this guy. Brainwaves and mind control. This is, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I think I'm going to read this again tonight. I haven't done through this in a long time. Anyway, let's see. I don't see no pictures of him. Oh, shucks. Let me see something. Oh, let me read the insert. I got to read the insert of this. Since we're talking about meditation, I wasn't planning on showing you this book. I was going to wait, but I just went with the flow. It's called Biofeedback by Larry Kettlecamp in partnership of mind and body biofeedback. The idea that people control involuntary body functions through an effort of will has long held in Oriental cultures. Now it has achieved new currency in the West under the name of biofeedback. Here, Larry Kettlecamp explores the ramifications of young science reporting on the insights and procedures that he's contributed to medicine, psychotherapy, learning theory, and creative research. Separate chapters describe experiments with heart rate, blood pressure, body temperature, muscle contraction, and brain wave frequency. Apparently, all these processes can be consciously regulated where subjects are able to monitor their progress with external signals. Thus, a woman can learn to banish a migraine headache by sending blood from her head, reducing pressure there to warm her hands. A man can learn to stabilize an irregular heartbeat by watching a light that registers his success. Explaining the mechanism of biofeedback, considering its wide-reaching implications, Larry Kettlecamp has provided another book that is informative, stimulating, and provocative, a must for anyone interested in relationships between mind and body. This was a deep book. First of its kind. And one of my favorite books. I've had it for nearly 30 years. Biofeedback by Larry Kettlecamp. I think this is the end of our episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable on camera. Subscribe, like, comment, and press the notification button. It helps the channel to grow. One love, Lord Maitreya with the Super Longevity Institute.